My child, stop right now. Yes, you. Don't move. Don't scroll away from this moment. I need you to hear me clearly today, because what I am about to tell you is not random. You did not find these words by accident. I brought you here for a reason. I know the heaviness you have been carrying. I know the questions you keep hiding from everyone else. I know how tired your heart has become after fighting battles nobody can see. And today, I am asking you to pause, because heaven has a message prepared especially for you. This moment matters more than you realize. You have been trying to stay strong for so long. You smile around people while silently breaking inside. You tell everyone you are okay while your soul feels exhausted. Some nights you lay awake wondering when things will finally change. Some mornings you wake up already feeling defeated before the day even begins. But my child, I need you to understand something right now. I have never left your side. Not once. Even in the moments when you fumbled, I was still there protecting you from things you never even saw. Today I want to speak directly into your heart. I want you to stop listening to fear, stop listening to doubt, and stop believing the lies that tell you your story is over. It is not over. I am still writing your journey. I am still preparing blessings that you cannot yet see. There are doors I am about to open that no person can close. There are battles I am already fighting for you behind the scenes. And while you have been worrying about tomorrow, I have already gone ahead of you and made a way through the confusion, the pain and the uncertainty. You have cried tears that nobody noticed. You have prayed prayers that felt unanswered. You have begged for signs while wondering if I could still hear your voice. But my child, every prayer reached me. Every tear mattered to me. Every moment of pain was seen by me. I have been working in silence while you thought nothing was happening. Just because you cannot see movement does not mean I am absent. Sometimes I work the deepest miracles in the quietest seasons of your life. If this video is truly meant just for you, then pause for a moment and look within yourself. Are you walking a path of truth, patience, and faith? Do you try to stay honest in your actions and believe in the higher power that guides you every day? If your answer is yes, then this message is for you. You were chosen because you are able to listen, understand, and create change. Don't overthink it. Just feel that inner voice guiding you in the right direction. Now, there's a small step you can take. If this message touched you, you can offer a little support so this inspiration can reach more people. It doesn't have to be much. You can start with just $3 or choose $5 or $10. The link is in the description. Your small contribution can bring light into someone else's life, and it can inspire you as well. Join in and be part of this journey. My child, I know you have been carrying fear about your future. You wonder if things will ever become stable again. You wonder if the pain you feel will ever leave your heart. You wonder if the disappointments you experienced have permanently changed your life. But listen carefully to me today. Fear does not control your destiny. Your past mistakes do not define your future. The opinions of people do not determine your worth. I created you with purpose before you ever took your first breath, and nothing that has happened can cancel the plans I still have for you. There are moments when you feel weak because life has tested you repeatedly. You have gone through heartbreak, betrayal, rejection, disappointment, and loneliness. Sometimes it feels like every time you try to move forward, another obstacle appears in front of you. But what you call delay, I sometimes call preparation. What you call rejection, I sometimes call protection. There are things you wanted that would have destroyed your peace later. There are people you begged to stay who would have damaged your spirit if they remained in your life. Trust me when I say I can see what you cannot see. I know there were moments when you almost gave up. Moments when you felt emotionally drained and mentally exhausted. Moments when you sat in silence asking yourself how much more you could take. But even during those nights, I was strengthening you quietly. I was keeping your mind together when pressure tried to break you. I was protecting your heart while disappointment surrounded you. And I need you to recognize something important today. The fact that you are still here means I still have a purpose for your life. My child, stop comparing your journey to everyone else. You keep looking at other people and wondering why their lives seem easier. You wonder why others appear successful while you are still struggling. But you cannot compare different assignments, different battles, and different destinies. I am building something unique within you. Some people are blessed quickly because they are not called to carry what you are called to carry. Your process is different because your purpose is different. Do not let impatience make you abandon the path I prepared specifically for you. I know you have been asking me for answers. You want immediate clarity. You want every detail explained right now. But faith does not grow in complete certainty. Sometimes I ask you to keep walking even when you cannot see the entire road ahead. Sometimes I allow uncertainty because it teaches you to trust me deeper. If I showed you everything today, you would not need faith tomorrow. And my child, faith is what keeps your spirit connected to me during difficult seasons. You must stop speaking negatively about yourself. The words you repeat inside your mind are shaping the way you see your life. When you constantly say you are not enough, you begin believing it. When you constantly expect failure, fear begins controlling your decisions. But I did not create you to live trapped inside insecurity. I created you with strength, wisdom, purpose, and value. You are not forgotten. You are not worthless. You are not invisible to me. Even when people overlook you, I still see greatness inside you. There are blessings coming that will heal seasons of pain. There are moments ahead that will make you understand why certain doors closed. One day you will look back and realize I was protecting you all along. The heartbreak did not destroy you. The delay did not ruin you. The struggle did not defeat you. It developed resilience inside you. It deepened your wisdom. It strengthened your spirit. Sometimes growth happens through pressure, and although it hurts in the moment, it prepares you for the future I designed for you. My child, stop carrying guilt from your past. Yes, you made mistakes. Yes, there were moments you failed. But your worst moments are not stronger than my mercy. I do not define you by your lowest point. I see your heart. I see your desire to become better. I see the battles you fight privately. And I need you to stop punishing yourself for things I am already willing to forgive. Do not stay chained to shame when I am calling you toward healing and freedom. There are people who misunderstood you. People who judged you without knowing your full story. People who spoke against you while you were already struggling internally. But do not waste your energy trying to prove yourself to everyone. Not everybody will understand your journey. And that is okay. Your identity is not found in their approval. Your value does not decrease because someone failed to appreciate your heart. Keep moving forward without bitterness because bitterness only delays your healing. I know your heart feels tired sometimes. You have spent so much energy trying to survive emotionally. You keep carrying responsibilities while secretly feeling empty inside. But my child, you were never meant to carry everything alone. Bring your fears to me. Bring your anxiety to me. Bring your exhaustion to me. I can handle the weight that has been crushing your spirit. You do not always have to pretend to be strong. Real strength sometimes means admitting you need help. This season will not last forever. The pain you feel today is temporary. The confusion you feel today is temporary. The loneliness you feel today is temporary. I know it feels endless while you are living through it. But change is already beginning to happen quietly around you. There are opportunities forming that you cannot yet see. There are connections being prepared that will help your future. There are breakthroughs approaching your life even if the process currently feels slow. My child, protect your peace carefully. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. Some people only bring confusion, negativity, and emotional chaos into your life. You must learn to guard your mind and spirit. Stop chasing people who continuously drain you. Stop returning to environments that constantly break your peace. I did not create you to live trapped in constant emotional exhaustion. Sometimes walking away is not weakness. Sometimes walking away is wisdom. You are stronger than you think. You survived moments you once believed would destroy you completely. You made it through heartbreaks that nearly broke your spirit. You endured days when your mind felt overwhelmed by pressure and fear. And despite everything, you are still standing. That strength did not come from nowhere. I was sustaining you even when you felt weak. I was breathing hope into your spirit even when darkness surrounded your thoughts. My child, there are things happening in your life right now that you do not fully understand yet. You keep trying to make sense of every delay, every closed door, and every painful moment, but not every season will make immediate sense to you. Some lessons only become clear later. Some answers only arrive after growth has taken place within you. Right now I need you to trust that even in the confusion, I am still guiding your steps. I have not abandoned your future. I have not forgotten the promises connected to your life. What feels uncertain to you is still completely visible to me. You spend too much time worrying about what could go wrong. Your mind keeps replaying fear, failure, rejection, and disappointment. You imagine worst-case scenarios before life even unfolds. But my child, fear steals peace from the present while solving nothing about the future. I never intended for you to live trapped inside constant anxiety. You were not created to carry tomorrow's weight before tomorrow even arrives. Stay focused on today. Breathe through this moment. Trust that I will give you strength for each step as it comes. I know you are tired of waiting. Waiting for change. Waiting for healing. Waiting for opportunities. Waiting for the pain to finally stop. And sometimes the waiting becomes so exhausting that you begin questioning whether anything will ever improve. But delays are not always denial. There are seasons when I am preparing your heart before I release what you have been asking for. If certain blessings arrived too early, they would overwhelm you instead of helping you. Timing matters more than you realize. My child, stop believing that your life has fallen behind. You compare your journey to timelines created by other people. You look around and think everyone else is moving faster while you remain stuck. But your life is not late. Your purpose is not delayed beyond recovery. You are still growing, still learning, still becoming the person you were created to be. Some journeys bloom slowly, because they are meant to last longer. Do not measure your worth by someone else's timing. There are silent battles you have been fighting for a long time. Battles inside your mind that nobody around you fully understands. You smile in conversations while carrying storms inside your thoughts. You continue showing up for others while quietly feeling emotionally exhausted yourself. But my child, I see the hidden weight you carry. I see how hard you try to stay strong. And I need you to know that your silent battles matter to me just as much as the visible ones. Stop replaying your failures repeatedly in your mind. Every time you fall short, you punish yourself as though one mistake erased your value completely. But growth does not happen without failure. Healing does not happen without struggle. Wisdom does not develop without difficult experiences. I am not asking you to become perfect overnight. I am asking you to keep moving forward, even after disappointment. Falling down does not make you weak. Refusing to rise again is what keeps people trapped. My child, there are people connected to your future who will appreciate your heart. Not everyone will misunderstand you forever. Not everyone will leave. Not everyone will take advantage of your kindness. I know betrayal has made you cautious. I know disappointment has made you afraid to trust again. But do not let past pain convince you genuine connection no longer exists. There are still honest people. There are still supportive relationships. There are still moments of love and peace waiting ahead of you. You must stop speaking hopelessness over your future. Your words carry power over your mindset. When you constantly say nothing will improve, your spirit slowly loses motivation to keep trying. But I need you to start expecting better days again. Hope is not weakness, faith is not foolishness. Just because life hurt you before does not mean pain will define the rest of your story. Your current season is not your permanent destination. My child, protect your mind carefully. Not every voice deserves your attention. Some people speak from negativity because negativity controls their own hearts. Some people project fear because they have forgotten how to hope themselves. But you cannot allow every opinion to shape your direction. Listen carefully to what brings peace, wisdom, growth, and truth into your life. Constant negativity slowly poisons the spirit if you entertain it long enough. I know there are moments when loneliness feels overwhelming. Moments when you wish someone truly understood what you carry internally. Moments when you feel emotionally disconnected even while surrounded by people. But loneliness does not mean you are abandoned. Some seasons become quieter because distractions are being removed from your life. Sometimes isolation creates space for healing, clarity, and growth that could never happen in constant noise. My child, you are stronger than the pain that tried to break you. You survived nights when your thoughts felt unbearable. You survived disappointments that shook your confidence deeply. You survived emotional wounds that nobody else even knew existed. And despite everything, your heart still continues searching for hope. That strength inside you is evidence that I am still working within you. Brokenness did not destroy your spirit, it refined it. There are blessings approaching your life quietly. Not everything valuable arrives with immediate signs and loud announcements. Sometimes change begins slowly beneath the surface before it becomes visible. I am arranging opportunities you cannot currently see. I am aligning moments that will eventually make sense to you. What feels still today may suddenly shift tomorrow. Never assume silence means nothing is happening. My child, stop carrying responsibilities that were never yours to hold. You keep trying to save everyone, fix everyone, and heal everyone while your own heart becomes exhausted. But you cannot carry the emotional weight of every person around you. Some burdens belong to others, not to you. Learn to care without destroying your own peace. Learn to support people without sacrificing your emotional well-being completely. Balance matters. There are moments when you question your own worth. You wonder if you are enough. You wonder if your presence truly matters. You wonder whether anyone genuinely values the heart you carry. But my child, your value was never meant to depend on human approval. People may fail to recognize your importance, but that does not change who you are. I created you intentionally. Your life carries meaning even during seasons when you struggle to see it yourself. You have been too hard on yourself lately. You criticize yourself for not healing fast enough, succeeding fast enough, or becoming stronger fast enough. But healing is not a race. Growth takes time. Some wounds require patience before they fully recover. Stop expecting yourself to have everything figured out immediately. Give yourself grace while you continue becoming stronger little by little. My child, do not return to places that destroyed your peace. Do not keep reopening wounds that are finally beginning to heal. Some chapters ended for a reason. Some people left because their role in your life was complete. Holding on to what continues hurting you will only delay your growth further. Release what no longer aligns with the peace I want for your spirit. I know you fear disappointment sometimes. You fear hoping too much because you remember how painful past heartbreaks felt. You fear trusting again because betrayal wounded you deeply. But living without hope is not protection. Closing your heart completely will only create deeper loneliness. Healing requires courage, trust requires patience. And although pain may visit your life again someday, so will joy, peace, love, and restoration. My child, you do not need to have all the answers today. You only need enough faith to take the next step. Stop pressuring yourself to solve your entire future overnight. Life unfolds gradually. Clarity often comes one step at a time. Focus on what you can control today while trusting me with what remains uncertain tomorrow. Your story is not ending in this season of pain. This chapter may feel heavy, but it is not the final chapter. There is still purpose ahead of you. There is still healing ahead of you. There are still moments of peace waiting to enter your life again. And one day you will realize that the very season that almost broke you also transformed you into someone stronger, wiser, and more compassionate than before. My child, before this message ends, I need you to remember something deeply. You have spent so much time focusing on what went wrong that you have forgotten how much strength still lives inside you. Yes, life hurt you. Yes, people disappointed you. Yes, there were moments when you felt emotionally shattered and spiritually exhausted. But despite everything you faced, your heart is still beating, your spirit is still fighting, and your story is still continuing. That means your purpose is still alive. I know there were nights when you cried silently. Nights when nobody checked on you. Nights when your thoughts became so heavy that sleep felt impossible. You kept replaying painful memories, worrying about the future, and wondering whether things would ever improve again. But even in those lonely moments, you were never abandoned. I stayed beside you while you cried. I stayed beside you while fear overwhelmed your thoughts. I stayed beside you when you felt too weak to continue. My child, stop believing the lie that you are broken beyond repair. Pain may leave scars, but scars do not erase your value. Difficult seasons may change you, but they do not destroy the purpose attached to your life. Some of the strongest people carry invisible wounds that taught them compassion, wisdom, and resilience. What tried to break you can still become part of the strength that shapes your future. You have been carrying emotional weight for far too long. The pressure to stay strong, the fear of disappointing people, the anxiety about your future, the guilt from past mistakes, the exhaustion from constantly trying to survive emotionally. But I never intended for you to carry every burden alone. Lay those fears down. Release the pressure slowly. You do not need to solve your entire life overnight. One step at a time is enough. My child, there are still good days waiting ahead of you. Do not let temporary darkness convince you that light will never return. Your current pain is not permanent. Seasons change, situations change, hearts heal, minds recover, lives transform gradually over time. The same person who once thought they would never smile again can eventually find peace they never imagined possible. Never underestimate how much life can improve in ways you cannot currently predict. I know trust became difficult for you. After disappointments, betrayals, and heartbreaks, your heart learned to protect itself carefully. You became cautious. You stopped expecting too much from people because you feared being hurt again. But my child, guarding your heart should not mean imprisoning it forever. Healing requires courage. Connection requires vulnerability. And although wisdom should guide you moving forward, fear should not control your entire future. There are people who walked away from your life for a reason. Some were distractions, some were lessons, some were only temporary chapters in your journey. Stop grieving relationships that constantly drained your peace. Stop chasing individuals who repeatedly made you feel unwanted. What truly belongs in your life will not require you to abandon your self-worth just to keep it. My child, forgive yourself for the moments you did not know better. You keep revisiting old mistakes with shame and regret, wishing you could change the past completely. But growth often comes through experience. Wisdom develops through mistakes, heartbreaks, failures, and difficult lessons. The person you were years ago did not know what you know now. Give yourself grace for being human while continuing to grow stronger moving forward. I need you to stop speaking defeat over your future. Your words influence your mindset more than you realize. If you constantly expect failure, your spirit slowly loses motivation to keep trying. But I need you to start believing that restoration is still possible. Opportunities are still possible. Peace is still possible. Happiness is still possible. Just because life became difficult does not mean your future has been destroyed forever. My child, your presence matters in this world. There are people who will be encouraged simply because you refuse to quit. There are lives you will impact through your kindness, your story, your wisdom, and your resilience. Sometimes you underestimate how important your existence truly is because pain has narrowed your perspective. But your life carries meaning beyond what you currently understand. Do not allow fear to stop you from moving forward anymore. Fear will always create reasons to stay stuck. Fear will always imagine worst-case scenarios. Fear will always try to convince you that failure is waiting ahead. But courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is continuing forward even while uncertainty still exists. And my child, you are capable of far more than fear wants you to believe. I know healing has been slower than you hoped. Some wounds still hurt unexpectedly. Some memories still trigger sadness inside you. Some disappointments still affect your confidence. But healing is rarely instant. Recovery takes patience. Growth takes time. Be gentle with yourself during the process. You are rebuilding emotionally after carrying heavy burdens for a long time. My child, stop ignoring your own worth. You constantly focus on your flaws while overlooking your strength completely. You criticize yourself for every weakness while forgetting how compassionate, resilient, and determined you truly are. I created you intentionally. There is value within your heart that cannot be measured by success, popularity, appearance, or approval from others. The chapter you are living now is not your final chapter. Yes, this season feels painful. Yes, this season feels uncertain, but life continues changing. New opportunities appear. Unexpected blessings arrive. Peace returns gradually after chaos. Do not decide your entire future based on one difficult season. Some of the greatest transformations begin during moments that initially feel hopeless. My child, I need you to keep going. Keep believing even when progress feels slow. Keep healing even when the process feels uncomfortable. Keep trusting even when answers feel delayed. Keep moving forward even when fear whispers that you should quit. Every small step matters more than you realize. Survival itself is proof of strength. One day you will look back at this season differently. You will realize that the pain taught you wisdom. The waiting taught you patience. The heartbreak taught you discernment. The loneliness taught you self-awareness. The struggle strengthened parts of your spirit that comfort never could. And although you would never choose the pain again, you will eventually understand how much growth emerged from it. My child, better days are still coming. Peace is still coming. Clarity is still coming. Clarity is still coming. Strength is still growing inside you. Do not give up now when your story is still unfolding. I am still guiding you. I am still protecting you. I am still walking beside you through every uncertain moment ahead. And no matter how difficult life becomes, never forget this truth: you are deeply seen, deeply valued, and never alone.